Welcome back to What's on Hollywood. Today, we're diving into a battle of titans that fans have been speculating about for ages, Metro Man from Megamind vs Omni-Man from Invincible. Both characters are powerhouses in their respective universes, and pitting them against each other promises an epic showdown. Let's break down their abilities, strengths, and potential weaknesses to determine who would come out on top in this ultimate clash of superheroes. Strength and powers. First, let's talk about their strength and powers. Metro Man, voiced by Brad Pitt in Megamind, is essentially the Superman of his universe. He's incredibly strong, capable of lifting immense weights, and has super speed that allows him to move faster than the eye can see. His invulnerability makes him nearly impossible to harm, and he possesses flight and heat vision, making him a well-rounded and formidable hero. On the other hand, Omni-Man, voiced by J.K. Simmons in Invincible, hails from the planet Viltrum. As a Viltrumite, he has immense physical strength, durability, and the ability to fly at incredible speeds. Omni-Man has centuries of combat experience, making him a skilled and ruthless fighter. His strength has few limits, and his resilience has allowed him to withstand and recover from devastating injuries. Both characters share similar power sets, but Omni-Man's experience and ruthless efficiency give him a slight edge in a straight-up brawl. Combat skills and experience. When it comes to combat skills and experience, Omni-Man has the upper hand. As a warrior from a militaristic and brutal race, Omni-Man has been trained in combat since birth and has fought in countless battles across the universe. His strategic mind and tactical prowess make him a deadly opponent. He fights with a level of brutality and efficiency that few can match, and his willingness to use lethal force gives him an advantage in a no-holds-barred fight. Metro Man, while powerful, lacks the same level of combat training and experience. His primary role has been as a protector and symbol of hope, and while he is not without combat skills, he has not faced the same level of threats or engaged in the same kind of warfare as Omni-Man. Metro Man's strength lies in his heart and his moral compass, but in a fight to the death, Omni-Man's battle-hardened skills would likely overpower him. Moral compass and motivation. Another crucial factor in this showdown is the moral compass and motivation of each character. Metro Man is inherently good, dedicated to protecting the innocent and fighting for justice. His actions are guided by a strong moral code, which sometimes limits the extent to which he is willing to go in a fight. Metro Man would likely hold back in a battle, avoiding lethal force and looking for ways to subdue Omni-Man without causing unnecessary harm. Omni-Man, however, operates on a completely different level. His mission is to conquer and dominate, and he views his actions as necessary for the greater good of his people. Omni-Man has no qualms about using lethal force and will do whatever it takes to achieve his goals. His lack of moral restraint makes him a far more dangerous opponent. In a fight against Metro Man, Omni-Man's willingness to cross lines that Metro Man won't could be a deciding factor. The battle scenario. So, how would a battle between these two titans play out? Imagine a scenario where Metro Man and Omni-Man meet in a city, with civilians at risk and the fate of the world hanging in the balance. Metro Man would likely start by trying to reason with Omni-Man, attempting to find a peaceful solution. However, Omni-Man, seeing Metro Man as an obstacle to his mission, would attack without hesitation. The initial clash would be explosive, with both characters using their immense strength and speed. Metro Man's invulnerability would allow him to withstand Omni-Man's initial onslaught, but Omni-Man's relentless assault and combat experience would start to take their toll. Metro Man's focus on protecting civilians would put him at a disadvantage, as Omni-Man would use any means necessary to gain the upper hand. As the battle rages on, Metro Man's hesitation to use lethal force would become apparent. He would look for ways to incapacitate Omni-Man without killing him, which would ultimately leave him vulnerable. Omni-Man's ruthless tactics and willingness to do whatever it takes would give him the edge. In a brutal and hard-fought battle, Omni-Man's experience, combat skills, and lack of moral restraint would likely lead him to victory. Conclusion. While both Metro Man and Omni-Man are incredibly powerful, Omni-Man's combat experience, strategic mind, and ruthless efficiency make him the more likely winner in a head-to-head battle. Metro Man's moral compass and dedication to protecting the innocent are admirable, but in a fight to the death, Omni-Man's willingness to cross any line gives him a significant advantage. Thanks for watching this epic showdown analysis. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to What's on Hollywood for more exciting content. Let us know in the comments who you think would win and why. See you in the next video. If you're looking for more ultimate showdowns of different characters, you can check out my previous videos and visit my websites, whatsonhollywood.com and marveldccrossover.com. The links are available in the description below.